My name is Jonathan Nobles, and I'm going to be discussing the issue of pros and cons of getting tattoos and the effects that they have on the workplace as well as society. First, I want to inform people and individuals of the potential hazards and possible um, problems that you might experience if you do not obtain a tattoo in a proper, healthy manner. There are potential risks involved. For example, when you get a tattoo, you have to make sure you have clean, sanitized needles that have not been used by others, which can in turn lead to possible infections or contractions of HIV, AIDS, or hepatitis A, B, or C. FDA has um, made a requirement and regulations in whomever tattoo artist and whoever actually does the tattoos to make sure they're abiding by the FDA standards, which particularly states that all professionals have to be trained in the manner in which their profession, which that's why most companies that or individuals that tattoo have to be FDA certified to uh, provide tattoos, which basically causes bleeding, and have to wear protective gloves and a few other protective items to prevent infection. Right now, in today's society, hiring and getting a job is very strenuous. As of right now, I do believe that it's very tough to get a job, especially when individuals have tattoos. And for example, if you have a tattoo on your neck, or maybe in a very visible space or a place or whatnot, you have the possibility of maybe getting looked down upon by a potential employer because they may see that as unprofessional or as something that you probably should have, covered up or hid from them so they can have a better impression of you. Um, Obviously, people tend to not use the best judgment when they get tattoos. Some people get them on their eyelids or their necks or on their face. And the biggest thing is you have to try to be very conservative when it comes to tattoos because they could give off the wrong impression and in turn have a possibility of not getting a particular job or career. Um, the proper use and acquiring of a tattoo, through my research, I found out that individuals do tend to go to professional businesses that are FDA approved, as well as are certified and have experienced individuals applying tattoos with gloves, clean needles, and they display everything that's in front of them. So that way, that ensures you and the person that's going to be receiving the tattoo that everything's safe, clean, and ready to be applied. Uh, Safety is a key issue because when someone wants to get a tattoo, they really don't think about the possible potential hazards or problems that they could face, but there are a lot. And the good thing, the good thing to remember about getting a tattoo is that it's permanent, and you want to make sure it's something that you want and that you're really gonna um, feel that you can live with for the rest of your life. Trying to abstain from getting a tattoo is one major thing that people tend to not want to do. Um, for example, when I got my first tattoo, I was anxious, I was excited, I didn't know what exactly I wanted, I just knew I wanted a tattoo. And I went against my mom and dad's best wishes of getting a tattoo, and I practically held it from them, withheld information from them for about 6 to 10 months before I end up letting them know that I got a tattoo. So sometimes the best thing to do is to listen to others that are more experienced and know more than you do, so that way they can kind of guide you and lead you in the right direction and tell you, hey, that's probably not a good idea. It's going to be permanent. Um, but today, I really wish I had listened to my parents when they told me not to get a tattoo. In closing, I discussed the tattoos and their effects, the FDA, and safety and infections and hazards. Um, Key thing to remember in this speech is that tattoos, everyone likes and dislikes them. They're becoming more and more popular nowadays, and the key thing to remember is that they're permanent. They can't be removed, and they're very expensive to remove and painful. So keep this in mind next time you consider getting a tattoo. There's a lot of safety risk involved and a lot of hazards, and just be mindful of that and making a wise and concise decision that will be with you for the rest of your life.